Be honest. How many of you feel like everybody else has their career figured out except you?
And how many times have you thought, am I already behind, even though you are literally in your early 20s?
Welcome back to the Reroute. Today we're going to be talking about jobs, careers, and a little bit of our advice to you regarding that front. Okay, first we're going to talk about how everybody is always after the job that gives you the maximum status recognition.
Yesterday we interviewed someone and we asked them if they would rather choose a job in Swiggy as a delivery partner where they get paid 60k or at Goldman Sachs where they get paid 30k. And they choose Goldman Sachs and they were ready to take the 30k rather than the 60k. So what we're trying to say is that no job is, high or low. I mean, there's no menial jobs as such. Like every single job requires a ton amount of hard work. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're a delivery partner or you're working as GS, as a senior executive. It doesn't matter what job you're doing as long as it's bringing food to the table. So
and fulfillment to your heart.
Yep, that's an excellent word. Yeah, so even if you think that, one job is bigger than the other or you would become, your status would become too low if you do a particular job, that's not the truth. I would rather work at Swiggy as a delivery partner, get paid 60k because towards the end, they don't see, where you're working or what you're doing. They only see how much you're earning. And that's what I want to say. Like if you're getting paid somewhere a good amount, go try out. It's fine if you don't like the job. That's very secondary. But overall, you should find the job satisfactory. Like you slog and you work for like 8-10 hours in a corporate and you get paid only 30k. But you put the same amount of work to become a delivery partner and you get paid 60k. So honestly, I would feel that is something, many people forget or many people ignore.
I think that links into career versus jobs. Jobs give you money and general day-to-day satisfaction. Career gives you a lifelong direction. So I think you guys really need to understand how they're different and why they're different. And we're going to tell you that now.
Your first job is not your final destination. It's just a learning station. In your first job, you learn skills, discipline, and things what you don't want.
Don't consider your first job as your forever place. Like he said, it's not your final destination. And you do sometimes learn that, okay, this is not something that I want to do. And that's completely normal and that's okay. It's part of the process to finding your actual dream career. You don't have to have it already in your pocket. Like, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. That's stupid. You're only 20. It's fine. You're going to explore. You're going to learn. That's what matters. This is for those of you who are facing pressure from their families to get married and forget about career, just set up your house and all of that. I want you to know that it's coming from an emotional place. It might not seem logical to you, but it's definitely coming from an emotional place. It's out of their fear, what they have been learning for generations. So you wanting to suddenly change their mind, obviously they're gonna not immediately agree. So what you can do here is 1, give them time. 2, speak to them calmly. And 3, take responsibility for your own actions. You can't force this mindset out of them. You can't force them to change their mindset. What you can do is you can change their mindset about how you can handle all of this pressure that comes with work, life, all of that. You need to make them know that you can handle it. That's the whole aspect. That's the main point, right?
Right.
Is about career anxiety, and I'll be speaking from experience because I recently just bagged a job at a pretty big company through campus placements. Thank you. And I want you guys to do that as well. So I'm gonna help you with the anxiety part of it right now. If you feel like if I get this, my entire life is sorted. If I don't get this, my entire life is ruined. Arey bhai, you're only 20 years old. You're barely through 1/3 of your entire lifespan. Please, relax, okay? It's not the end of the world if you don't get it. And your entire life is not just going to be that one job. So congratulations, we're really happy for you, really proud of you if you do get it. Okay, when we look at it from a practical standpoint, I would definitely say take it one step at a time. You clear the aptitude test, yay, that's great. Now clear you work on the group discussion, you clear the group discussion, amazing, that's awesome, we're so proud of you. Now when it comes to the interview, this is where majority of the anxiety happens, mainly because you've already come this far, so you'd be twice as disappointed if you got rejected now. And secondly, interview is where you have to actually speak to one person and convince them, like, give me your money, like, let me do this job for you. So all you have to do is state why you deserve to be there, because first of all, you've earned your place to be there, so don't be scared to take up space. Take up space, explain all of your skills, qualifications, answer all of their questions with as much confidence as you can build up inside of you, because that really, really goes a long way.
I think the 3 things that helped the both of us was that first is stop over planning and start doing. So I think, speaking on behalf of both of us, we used to procrastinate a lot and we didn't take action. But the first thing to do is to take action and then see what comes later on. And second of all, make your circle your circle should be so good that they are more experienced than you are. So there's this quote which says that if you are the smartest one in the room, you are in the wrong room, and which is very true, because you have no space to learn. The entire point of life is to learn and grow. If you think that you are, at the peak, you are not. There is someone smarter than you. So it's better to always keep learning. So make your friend circle, your social circle in such a way that there are more experienced people than you and they can give you valid advice. And I think the last step would be to learn one skill set and master it. Like, you do not have to have specific skill sets or different variety of skill sets. Just learn one skill set and make sure that you're the master at it, so that you can, put forth that in the interview.
Absolutely. If you're confused about your career, you're not failing.
You're just rerouting.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. That was all we have right now, and we will definitely come back with more if you guys want. So please comment down below how you like this video, and we will see you again on Saturday.
Do make sure to also state your views on the comment section so that we can know where to improve and what to post next. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.